10 tips if you've lost your job due to the COVID crisis. The financial impact of the COVID-19 pandemic is being felt globally across industries. Companies, both large and small, are seeing their revenues and earnings come to a screeching halt due to social distancing efforts used to combat spread of the virus. This reality has meant many businesses are closing temporarily or altogether. If you're unemployed and worried that employers will turn you down for taking on an impressive work during the recession or for the large employment gaps on your resume, you needn't panic. A new survey just released by the careers website CareerBuilder.com reveals that the vast majority of employers are sympathetic to such circumstances. More than 40% of unemployed job seekers have been out of work for 6 months or longer, says Rosemary Hefner, Vice President of Human Resources for CareerBuilder. More than 40% of unemployed job seekers have been out of work for 6 months or longer. But this doesn't mean you can sit around and wait for a sympathetic employer to offer you work. The worry is that employers may think job seekers are losing some of their skills because they haven't been utilizing them. By volunteering, taking temporary work, or signing up for a class that develops your professional toolkit, you show employers that you've made the most of your time and will be ready on day one, Hefner says. Employers and CareerBuilder experts recommended a variety of activities you should engage in to build, expand, and strengthen your skills during period of unemployment, in order to increase your marketability. 1. Take a temporary or contract assignment. 79% would recommend doing this. Why? The key is to get people to see your work and to see what you're capable of doing, says Andy Teach, the author of From Graduation to Corporation, the practical guide to climbing the corporate ladder one rung at a time. The key is to get people to see your work and to see what you're capable of doing. 2. Start your own business. 28% suggested doing this, but starting a business can be pricey and time-consuming. If you have the means to do it, it's a great resume booster and a wonderful marketing tool. The beauty of having your own business is that you can work part-time or full-time depending on whether or not you are able to land a job working for someone else, Teach says. You are also going to learn skills that are transferable if you do end up working for someone else again. 3. Take a class. 61% of the hiring managers surveyed recommended taking a class during a period of unemployment. You never stop learning in your career, so the more technical competence you have, the better, Teach says. You never stop learning in your career, so the more technical competence you have, the better. Another advantage to taking a class, it's a great networking opportunity. 4. Use the time to come up with ideas. Whether it's an idea for a marketing campaign, new revenue stream, cost savings, etc., the candidates who show up at an interview with ideas demonstrate that they are passionate, knowledgeable, and excited about the opportunity. These job seekers always stand out from the crowd, CareerBuilder experts say. 5. Seek guidance and begin planning. During times of uncertainty and high emotions, a person's decision-making ability can become compromised, especially when unemployment and loss of income are involved. Choosing to work with a financial advisor can help you avoid making costly financial mistakes. Historically, financial advising was built on the transfer of technical information to clients, advice on cash flow, taxes, investments, insurance, retirement and estate planning. More recently, however, financial advisors are also complementing their technical knowledge and advice with behavioral coaching, serving to help clients remain disciplined through challenging times in the short run. Generally speaking, financial advisors should spend time discussing and updating their clients' comprehensive personal financial plan. When you have a financial plan, it is easier to see the big picture, focus on the long term, and make sound financial decisions in the present. 6. Refocus and revamp. During this period of unemployment, as you are adjusting to job loss and all that is happening in our world due to COVID-19, it's important to work through your feelings. Like other people in your situation, at times, you probably feel at a loss. You may also feel anger, fright, frustration and failure. These emotions are very normal, and it's healthy to acknowledge them. You have just been forced into an unexpected and unwelcome phase in your life. Try to keep in mind that the COVID-19 pandemic is a once-in-a-century anomaly, and businesses that downsize and lay off employees are making business decisions, not attacking you personally. After you have been able to recalibrate and acclimate to your new situation, refocus yourself and begin working through this transition period by preparing yourself for employment once life returns to normal. 7. Volunteer. 60% of the hiring managers said volunteer work makes you more marketable. When you volunteer for something, you are telling potential employers something about you as a person, Teach says. It shows that you are passionate about something and care about helping others, and it demonstrates that money isn't the most important thing to you, he adds. When you volunteer for something, you are telling potential employers something about you as a person. 8. Start a professional blog. 11% of the surveyed employers said a professional blog can be a good way to market yourself to employers. Why? You get people to see you as an expert in your field. You are also conveying your passion, gaining knowledge, and separating yourself from others, Teach says. You are also conveying your passion, gaining knowledge, and separating yourself from others. 9. Be flexible about new opportunities. Workers may also want to find ways to broaden their skill sets, whether that's by taking on new training or learning something new, Hamrick says. All of this could set them up for success once the outbreak does subside. We know that some businesses are benefiting from increased demand while others are being devastated by the changes, Hamrick says. We know that some businesses are benefiting from increased demand while others are being devastated by the changes. But this may also include practicing ingenuity with the skill sets you already have, O'Neill says. A haircutter at a salon near her Florida home, for example, is visiting clients directly in their homes after the hair parlor shut down. 10. Organize your finances. After you have applied for unemployment insurance and safeguarded the continuation of health insurance coverage, the next priority is to understand how you will pay your monthly expenses while unemployed. Focus on assessing your monthly income and expense situation, because if you need to spend less, a budget will help. To create your budget, start by listing sources of income, like severance or unemployment insurance, and their duration. Next, list all your current monthly expenses. These include fixed costs like mortgage, rent, utilities, insurance payments, groceries, and gasoline, as well as discretionary items like entertainment or dining out. Thanks for watching. Smile.